Hey everybody! Welcome to a reaction. I'm a couple days late here, but I still wanted to do this because I think it's interesting. If you've watched this channel, a couple things you may know about me is my love of Atari. Also my love of classic arcade games, specifically games by Namco I really enjoy. People have often pegged me as a Pac-Man fanboy. If you look behind me over here, I do have an Atari 50 arcade cabinet along with a Galaga arcade cabinet in my office. Yeah, they're a pretty big part of my gaming DNA. Well, a couple days ago, Atari announced an official collaboration with Bandai Namco to create a couple products that I wanted to talk about. So here we are. We're going to look at this first one here. This is a new DLC announcement for Atari 50. It is the Namco Legendary Pack DLC. Now, this is the third DLC by this point. Atari 50 had two other ones. One that added just more stuff, and one that added Intellivision games. I think the first one added Stern and some other Atari stuff, and then the second one mainly added stuff by Intellivision because they own Intellivision now. Fuck you, Tommy Tallarico. Yeah, this is interesting because it's a collaboration with Namco, and they're adding stuff from Namco. This is wild to me because Atari 50 is already huge, and the fact that they're not done adding stuff to this game is insane. I haven't done a video on the two other DLCs, but I have played them quite a bit. And yeah, so let's just watch this trailer, and then we'll get on to what else we have to look at. Ooh, shitty Pac-Man. Dig Dug? Galaxian?
We had Atari Japan that we ended up selling to Namco.
Nice. So you get more of the documentary, it looks like, which is great. Because the documentary portion of Atari 50 is so fucking cool. And I love that whenever they add DLC to this game, they don't just add more games, they actually add more to the museum and the documentary section to kind of run you through the history of what they're adding. So it looks like here they're going to be focused on Atari's relationship with Namco, because they actually did have a pretty close relationship. It was like Atari, Namco, and Midway. So I'm curious what they're going to be telling us during this.
Japan actually put Namco in the video game business.
Nice. So they're adding Galaxian. That's cool. I'm pretty sure this is... I'm not sure what... I do have the 2600 version, but this looks better than the 2600 version. I think this looks different. Maybe it's... I'm not sure if there was a 5200 version of Galaxian. Okay, so that's Xevious. That's the 7800 version of Xevious, it looks like. Maybe? I do own
watching
that.
Television. Somebody's playing.
Actually, I'm pretty sure... Well, it's behind me, but I have a box for it, right up there. Dig Dug? Yes. The ports of Dig Dug for the Atari are actually really fucking good.
Video game. They have an Xbox controller. It doesn't matter what they have.
Galaga. That's the 7800 Galaga.
You hear Pac-Man.
You hear this?
Oh, shitty Pac-Man. We do get shitty Pac-Man confirmed. That's funny.
You hear this Pac-Man.
Oh, and they're giving us the homebrew one, because there is a homebrew one that actually is good. So you do get a good version of Pac-Man as well. Nice. Ooh, ads! I love ads. I love seeing adverts and commercials on this thing.
I mean, this is really the breakthrough video game that went from games selling 100,000 to it sold 10 million.
Nice. Yes. See, this is so cool. Now, you may notice down here it doesn't say Atari VCS. There was a whole controversy about that. I have all the DLC on PS5 because I got it for free. Which I think I talked about that in one of my videos. I think it was my last VCS video. I talked about that. But so yeah, this is coming to these platforms, and pretty cool. Atari Atari 50, the game that never dies. I need to do maybe once this pack comes out. Does it give a release date? Maybe once this pack comes out, I can do a video talking about all 3 of the DLCs that they've done so far. But honestly, I hope they continue. Like, there's a few ideas that I have. One of them is I would like them to do another DLC with just more Jaguar games, because they have a handful of Atari Jaguar games, but they're pretty limited. I think it's like 6 total, maybe 5 or 6 total. And like some of them are good, some of them are bad. But yeah, I just like that's a library that doesn't get ported often, so that's one that I would like to see. And I'm sure there's like other great ideas. Like this is one I never even thought about. So like getting third parties to like lend you their games to add to this collection is great, because yeah, like so much of the Atari library was this. Like, of course, the dream would be like the Activision stuff, right? To get Activision games on this collection would be phenomenal. But this is a great announcement. I am very excited. There was another announcement, and we're going to flip over to the Atari store. And as soon as I do, you'll see what that is here. Bam. This is the new Atari 2600 Plus Pac-Man edition. So, I'm just going to... Mortal Kombat, I'm just going to scroll down here and look at this. So Pac-Man X Atari, Pac-Man Cross Atari. Now, I am a little late to this. I did want to get one of these, but sadly the pre-orders are sold out for just the console. And it's fine. Honestly, I don't need one. It's just really fucking cool. So yeah, it's a 2600 Plus that is Pac-Man themed. Let's see if I can get a good picture here. And it looks... Well, it'll load here. Yeah, there we go. It has it's yellow and black with some red stuff, accents and stuff, and it has Pac-Man and the ghost on the front, and the joystick. Get out of here, Google Chrome. Tell me about a virus. Yeah, that's cool. Great, that's awesome. I want to see. Okay, you do get a double feature, which I think has old shitty Pac-Man and also a new Pac-Man, kind of like 50 did. And then you get a joystick with Pac-Man stuff on it. Like, ew. That's so cool. That's such a cool release. They also are doing a collection of Namco games. Looks like Galaga, ZVS, Pac-Man, and Dig Dug. So, yeah, there's some new Atari cartridges coming out. The store doesn't want to load for some reason, so I'll just stay on this page. So that's pretty sick. Okay, yeah, look, here's a trailer. Maybe. If I can get it to load. There we go. We'll watch this trailer. I actually haven't seen this trailer. It says muted? It is muted. Oh shit, that's loud as hell. There we go. Oh my god, it's going slow. Blame my internet. Okay, we'll just fast forward. Yeah, it's just showing off the design. It's a really cool design. I like the idea. I love these products. I have the 7800 Plus. I love the idea of them doing this stuff. This is one that I really wanted because I am such a big fan of like Namco and Pac-Man. I love I'm a huge Pac-Man fanboy. So I really wanted to get this, but sadly, like I said, just for the standard edition, it is sold out already. As you saw there, they have joysticks for the ghosts, which I also think is really cool, and you can get them all separately. Now, these are wireless joysticks. I actually don't have a wireless joystick yet. I want to order one, so this might be a good option. My favorite ghost is Clyde, so maybe I'll go with this one. It's only $40, so... that's not that bad. Maybe I can pre-order that. They have a bundle for $200 where you get all 5 joysticks, including Pac-Man. Then they have the games, cool releases, and then they have these. I was gonna get just the standard one, just this one. It's sold out. I think from when I checked earlier, this one's available with the games included, but I don't want to This is kind of asking a lot, Like I think just the console was like $160 or something, and I would have paid that. But these almost $275, oh my god, like over 300, over 400 for every, like a 434 for everything. But yeah, that's for collectors. Like and ultimately that's what this is. These are collectors items. I'm curious how many people that have already bought these products in their standard form are gonna rebuy them just to have the Pac-Man stuff on it, which includes me. I wanted to, but I just kind of wanted to highlight this because I think the collaboration between Atari and Namco is interesting, and I like this concept quite a bit. Very cool. I would like to see other collaborations. Where's my Frogger edition? I'm just kidding. Don't do a Frogger edition. But if you do, Atari, send me one. A green Frogger edition. But still, I like this idea. So kind of sad that I can't get my hands on one unless I pay out, over $200. I don't want to do that. But yeah, I can at least look at them and admire them and maybe order one of the joysticks. I want to order the Clyde. Maybe I should get my order in. I don't know. Ooh, Clyde. Oh, yeah. It comes with 2 adapters, too. Clyde. He's like, yeah, I'm Clyde. So, yeah, thanks for watching. I will be back soon with 5 Sheep Games. That's going to be my next upload. I have everything ready for it. I'm just in the process of editing. I don't have time right now during the week because I am working, and I also have stuff going on this weekend. So hopefully by this weekend or next week I will have it ready and up. Maybe sooner if I find time. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye!